Hey guys, welcome to the video. This is from Symbian.hackers.com. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to flash your phone using JAF. You don't need to have JAF and the Odeon JAF installed for this process. You can find the links in the description or on the blog post to do that. So first thing you want to do is open up the JAF emulator, but if you're in Windows 7 you're going to want to put it in compatibility mode and run it with Windows XP Service Pack 3 and as an administrator. If you're in Windows Vista you'll be using V4 of JAF, and if you're in Windows XP you'll be able to just use V5 as I am doing here. So first open up JAF and you're going to want to press go after you have got all your phone connected up, turned off and connected via the mini USB port. So press go and this window is going to come up. It's going to power the JAF box and things like that. This window here will come up and that will take a few seconds to load. Once JAF is fully loaded, this message will pop up and saying the box driver is not installed. There's nothing to worry about and that's perfectly normal. Just press OK. So now you're going to want to head over to the BB5 tab if you're flashing a Nokia. For the purpose of this video I'm using Nokia 5800 and I have my firmware files on the desktop. So what you want to do is check the manual flash and dead USB box. Even if your phone's not dead, I would recommend doing it this way as it's faster and a lot more efficient. So what you want to do is select your firmware files. By doing this you want to select MCU, then just tap the power button on your phone once it says initiating USB connection, and then you want to browse to your files. So mine's in the firmware folder, and for the MCU part of this file you're going to want to use the COX file. Now if this doesn't show up on the computer, just press R or the letter that relates to the beginning of your file names and select the COX file. Mine's C00, yours maybe C01, C02, something like that. Just select that and press open. Next you're going to want to select the ppm file, the same for the MCU file. Press it, then tap your power button. Browse to your firmware, mine's on the desktop, and for the ppm file I find that it always comes up like this, but if it doesn't, same process for the MCU, select in the file. For the ppm you're going to want to select ROFS2 and it'll be .vox, mine's VO1. Now you're going to want to select the CNT file, press it, then tap the power button on your phone so that the screen just lights up a touch. For the CNT version, don't be fooled and don't select this file here. Instead you're going to want to press R and you're going to want to choose the ROFS3 file. Press open and you're all set for flashing. Just press the flash button here. You're going to get this message and saying downgrading will kill the phone, so don't downgrade the phone from version 40 to say version 30. Make sure you're going up a firmware or remaining on the same firmware. Just press yes to continue. Now a little trick I've learned is when it initiates USB connection, press your power button again. When this comes up, make sure that your screen is dimmed again. Then press yes and press the power on button. Just tap it again and that will begin flashing the phone. I'm not going to pause the video because I want you guys to be able to see, as request, what happens when you flash the phone on the computer. It's going to erase the MCU, ppm, CNT from the Z-ROM drive and flash that back in. The Z-ROM drive is otherwise inaccessible and you cannot write to it when you are on a standard Nokia phone. You can find the links to the JAF software and many of the custom firmware files from Symbian.hackers.com. That link will be in the description. Also, when you're finished, if you wouldn't mind pressing the subscribe button, rating and commenting on this video, let me know what you want improved. What video tutorials you want to see next. So when this is finished it's going to power down the phone and it'll look pretty dodgy, but don't worry about it. And it's going to pull the phone, so that'll go into local mode on the phone. I can't show you that, but it will boot up into local mode on landscape and show you version number at the top. And then it's done, so that's your flashing process done. Your phone will now boot up into the normal firmware which you have just flashed, and you'll have all the new features. I didn't say this earlier, but if you want the APE variant, that will reset your phone back to 100% normal if you select the APE variant file. Thanks for watching this video. Please don't forget to rate, subscribe and comment, and visit symbianhackers.com.